MTN and welcome to this very special show that features the best of the best. It's time for the Champion of Champions. The audience are eagerly awaiting the prospect of watching four of South Africa's best contenders from the recent past going head-to-head against the mighty Gladiators to determine a champion among champions. The Gladiators know their stuff, so too do the contenders, so it's going to be another memorable night of hell for leather action, all-out drama, and extreme emotion. Hello again and welcome to another episode of MTN Gladiators, and tonight it's the big one, the ultimate test of stamina, endurance and wit. It's the Champion of Champions show.
This is it, the ultimate. We're looking for our champion and champions because now we really have come to the end of this series, and boy, are we going to have fun.
So let's meet the first of our contenders in this Champion of Champions show. She is Dippenaar. Marna, welcome back.
Thanks, Glenn. It's very great to be back.
Listen, this is a serious cauldron. This is the place for the action. Are you up to it?
Well, I thought the finals was nerve-breaking about this.
Remind everybody watching at home, Marna, what do you do at what university?
Ek kom van Standaard af, ek swat op die pik, weer kom bestuur met reisrek en ek ten spies gooi.
Okay, we know you can handle yourself. Can you handle this amazing support tonight for Marna? Who are they?
My pa, my tweeling boeties en al my vriende en familie.
Okay, we wish you the best of luck. Let's hear it for Marna!
And our second champion today is Nivea. She says she's still not going to stop. She wants the cherry right at the top. Welcome back, Nivea.
Thank you, Ashela. It's nice to be here, and I'm pumped up to do my best today because the champs of champs.
But now look, Nivea, surely you've already given us your best. How much more is left to give?
I still have lots of energy, Ashela. I'm going to do the very best today.
Nivea, now for the folks at home sitting and watching this very exciting competition, just remind us about yourself, who you are, what you do.
Okay, I'm an athlete. I run 400-meter hurdles, and I'm a student at Westsec studying sports management.
Ooh, so you see, she's very well qualified for this. But what about your supporters, Nivea? Who's here for you tonight?
I have my mother, my friends and their families, and I have the friends from school. You can see them shouting right now.
If they could see themselves now, let's hear it for Nivea.
So let's meet the first of our men's contenders on the Champion of Champions. It's Craig Smith. Craig, welcome back.
Good to be back, Glenn. It's been a while, but I'm scared today, but everything will be fun.
Yeah, you're never scared, man. You're a domestic champion. You've been through the toughest of the toughest. What are you worried about?
Mainly the eliminator at the end, but Demolition run, it's not my game, so I hope to get some points there.
Okay, but the place must bring back some serious memories for you. Everybody watching at home, you're a household name now.
Memories of fear, I suppose, but yeah, also winning is great, so it's good to be back.
Craig, remind everybody at home, what do you do?
I've just finished my degree at Rao. I help my dad out with his business at home, so and also teach freestyle dancing.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you keep in fit? You still do the dancing, huh?
Yeah, every day. Thanks.
Okay, tell us about the amazing fan club, the Craig Smith fan club.
Family, friends, my mom, my dad, my sisters, everyone from dancing, the world.
Have a good one in this Champion of Champions contest, mate.
Thanks very much.
Let's hear it for Craig! All right!
And the man of steel is back, Remington. Are you ready to become our Champion of Champions?
I am ready, Ashla. I'll dig deeper into my reserves. I know there's a lot of stuff to get out of it.
Now, just remind us about yourself. Tell the folks at home and even the folks here who Remington is.
Oh, Remington, I come from Joburg, and work-wise, I work for an oil company as a consultant, and sport-wise, I do the decathlon.
I wonder if you'll be able to give us a slick performance tonight. I think your supporters might think you would.
Oh yes, I've got a lot of supporters here. I've got my sisters, my friends from work, and everybody in the crowd is supporting me. I know that, yeah.
I know they are supporting him and holding thumbs. Good luck, Remington!
So you've met our four fantastic contenders in this ultimate showdown. It's the Champion of Champions. We'll be back after this short break on MTN Gladiators.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. It's the Champion of Champions. Let's get it on with event number one. Ready for her demolition run. It's Nivea. And she's going up against Sahara and Nightshade. And lightning and ice. Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender. Are you
2, 1.
Nivea Sekele, the popular reigning champion, gets down to business on a game that she's often gobbled up for breakfast, and so far she's looking hungry again. Well, she slows a little there, but that's 6 points in just over 12 seconds, and she really does look balanced and in control. And now she shows us her famous blistering pace, leaving the Demolition Bulls in her wake. And she checks back to nip in for an amazing 12 points with time for more. Yes, that's 7 crossings. An incredible 14 points, and that's exactly why she's our domestic champion. She's full of energy, always has her wits about her, and makes that wobbly bridge look as solid as concrete. Ready for her demolition run, it's Marna! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Marna Dippenaar plots her course. As the recent university contender champion, she's good, but doesn't quite have the gladiator experience that Nivea has. She takes it easy towards her third crossing, but she'll need to pick up the pace to get the really big points. And that's 8 points so far, and now she opens up her stride. Oh, she launches herself onto the podium and to safety. And time has run out. But the injection of speed at the end there earned her the rewards. She had a few close calls, but she kept it steady and kept her eyes on the potential danger.
Marina, very, very nice start indeed. 12 points, 6 times across the bridge.
Dankie Glenn.
Listen, you had to watch what was going on before you, Nivea. It's a big champion of champions contest. Did you feel that you wanted to match her, or did you just want to survive and get some points up there?
Ek wou net oorleef het, maar ek het my bes gegee want ek het geweet ek moet baie punte hier kry maar en
Well, a dozen points is pretty good. Let's hear it for Marina!
We promised the best of the best, and the ladies scored an amazing 26 points between them on the demolition run.
Ready for his demolition run, it's Remington! And he's going up against Warrior and Wildebeest. And Granite and Spider! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender. Are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Remington, our champion from a few series ago, dodges and dummies his way to his opening crossing. Oh, but Granite gives him an early wake-up call, and the Gladiators will be after revenge after all the points scored by Remington in the past. No, he's hit, but he shows his class and gets straight back to business. Oh, and now it's Warrior who smacks him hard, and the reigning champion is down. Well, Remington showed his brilliance with this recovery from Granite's demolition attempt. But on the very next run, it was Warrior who put an end to the tricky moves.
Ready for his demolition run, it's Craig! Over to Cyril.
3, 2, 1.
Craig threads the needle and escapes to clinch his first points of this Champion of Champions battle, and he bends his back to secure the return trip. Another well-timed run gets him to half a dozen points, and he hasn't looked in any trouble so far. And the champion from last year is looking very confident indeed. Oh, that'll teach me for opening my mouth too soon. Wildebeest thumbs the confidence right out of him. Well, Craig had things his own way till he ran into the clever double setup by Warrior and Wildebeest. After event number 1, Craig takes a 4-point lead over Remington in this Champion of Champions showdown.
Hang tough.
Getting ready to hang tough, it's Nivea! And she's gonna have to hang tough against Ice!
So, you're frozen with fear. Maybe that's because the Ice Age is here.
Contender, Are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ice powers her way into the shoulder-wrenching confrontation, and as champions, these contenders are expecting tough games and a tough time. Nivea is swinging well. Oh, but she clatters straight into the Gladiator, and she's stranded one-handed. She's trying to get her right hand back onto the ring, but Ice has locked her up and throws away the key. Nivea was swinging merrily along, but in the wrong direction. And crucially, she never had the opportunity to get her loose hand back into play.
Ready for her hang tough, it's Marna! And she's going head-to-head against Fire!
Can you handle the heat? Come into my kitchen.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
She's 1,000 degrees, but still looks cool. Can Marna stay out of the heat, keep out of the kitchen, and get into some points? Fire moves into the middle rings. The contender hangs back a bit before moving forward. Marna goes wide, but she's battling to make smooth transitions between the rings, and Fire is just biding her time and waiting to swoop. Well, Marna has put in a lot of effort, but with little progress. She's still looking for the red scoring zone, and here comes Fire. Oh, the contender escapes, but for how long? Fire lies in wait, and Marna gets that warm, toasty feeling. 10 seconds to go. Can she hold on? No, it's Fire who does the extinguishing. Marna did so well to last for 50-odd seconds, but the Gladiator timed her hunt to perfection. 2 events gone for the ladies, no points added on Hang Tough, so Nivea keeps her 2-point lead.
Ready to hang tough, it's Remington! And he's going to be hanging tough against Tusk!
I'm not one of the most experienced gladiators for nothing. That's because elephants never forget.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Another classic showdown. Remington, a decathlete, against the one and only Tusk, who is big for this game but has the shoulders to handle it. Well, they're on top of each other very quickly. Oh, and Remington spots the danger and somersaults away. Tusk tries another tickle, but he's not smiling, and I'm sure the contender isn't either. Remington makes further progress towards the other side, and he's managing to judge the distance between himself and his pursuer. 30 seconds gone, and the contender will earn 5 points if he stays in that red zone. But the Gladiator stretches out those huge arms, and Remington is fighting for his life. Oh, Tusk is down, and Remington's fans are going ballistic. Tusk isn't, and the contender has all of 13 seconds to get to the other podium to score 10 superb points. Well, the rings have deserted him at the critical time, and time is running out. No, Cyril Mitchley blows the whistle, and that's such a pity. Plenty of celebrations for those 5 points, but he could have doubled that after hanging on so bravely to fight off the fierce assault from Tusk.
Remington hangs tough in this Champion of Champions final. Remington, well done.
Thank you, Glenn. Glenn, I was trailing on points. I badly needed points this time. I had to make sure the game is hang tough. and that's what I did.
What was so amazing, Remington, is it's so easy to start panicking up there, but I think everybody in this arena and at home could see you were thinking about it, choosing your rings carefully for survival.
I was watching Tusk. I know he's good in this game, but I just, as I said, I just here to get for some points.
Well done, Remington gets himself 5 points. Tusk, you got to respect that. He thinks like you do up there, and he outthought you for a while. You caught him, but you couldn't keep hold of him.
I got to tell Remington, I'm not good at this game. I'm the best at this game. I got a motto: you go big or you go home. I went big, you went bigger. But let me tell you, Remington, Tusk will always hang around. I'll always be in your face. But well done, champ. You will.
Let's hear it for Remington and Tusk.
So Tusk gives credit where credit is due. It wasn't a happy hang tough for the Gladiator. But a hug from one of Nivea's supporters puts the smile back on his face.
Here comes Spider!
Another huge favourite with the fans. The ever-elastic Spider enters the arena and then clambers towards his favourite plaything. And who says you have to be a boy to get excited about spiders and creepy crawlies?
Ready to hang tough, it's Craig! And he has to go up against Spider!
The only reason contenders fear me is simply because they don't understand me. But you know what? I should like it that way.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready?
Come on, guys, last one. Let's make it happen.
3, 2, 1.
Spider never forgets a wink to his mum who's watching at home, but now it's on to serious business. And you can see that Craig is planning to stay alive as long as possible. He's moved wide, but he's lost some important momentum, and he's struggling to find the right rings. As the Gladiator moves in, he surges forward and grabs the red ring, but Spider's all over him. Craig tries to fight him off. They're both squirming and slipping about, but the Spider has his teeth sunk in, while Craig has made up his mind to hang tough for the 5 points, and it's going to hurt. Oh, it all comes to an end, but what a fight that was. Craig never stopped trying to get the Spider off his back, and the Gladiator never stopped trying to rip him down, and in the end, the honours went to the hairy one.
Spider, absolutely awesome. You were all over him like a rash.
Strong, strong man, Glenn. But you got to learn, there's 2 things you need to win hang tough. The first one is the calmness, serenity, and inner peace of a spider. And the second one is something that Big Daddy Granite taught me up there. You gotta have aggression! Because if you don't have aggression, you're never gonna win, boy! But today's Spider contained both. But good try anyway.
Let's hear it for Craig and Spider!
Well, a momentary bout of granititis for Spider there, but I'm sure we can find some medicine to sort that out. After 2 events for the men in this special Champion of Champions show, Remington's heroics on Hang Tough give him the 1-point edge.
Are you an MTN gladiator? Are you an MTN gladiator?
The weekly Know the Show competition offers 1,000 Rand in cash, special memorabilia hamper, and MTN pay-as-you-go cell phone kit. There's also a grand prize of up to 25,000 Rand, so stay tuned.
Suspension bridge. Ready to play Suspension Bridge, it's Nivea!
22-year-old sports management student and 400-meter hurdler Nivea Sekele is our reigning female contender champion, and she's eager to win more honors.
She's up against Sahara!
I have the experience, the height, and the might. No wonder the contender takes fright.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, Are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, not many people evict Sahara from her bridge, but if anyone can, perhaps a champion can. Oh, but Nivea is sent backwards, and the Gladiator is looking threatening. Nivea's helmet gets caught, and then Sahara catches her with a power blow to the stomach. The big blonde bomber eliminates another pretender to her suspension bridge crown.
An incredible sense of balance is what Nivea's got, but no points. You did seem to enjoy that game, though.
Angela, no points, but it's fine. There's something that I can't get about Sarah. I just keep on hitting her, but she won't fall.
Or she just kept on hitting you. You almost fell, and in the end you did.
Yes, Angela, but it was fun, really.
That's Nivea, and this is Sahara. Very good game.
I'll tell you one thing, Nivea is definitely a champion. I love fighting her, but obviously I like to win. But I wish her all the best, really.
Let's hear it then. No points for Nivea and Sahara. Ready to play suspension bridge, it's Marna.
23-year-old BCom financial management student at Potchefstroom University, Marna Dippenaar is a reigning varsity Gladiators champion.
She's up against Thunder.
Thunder has earned a reputation for being an immovable object on the suspension bridge, combining solid defense with a breathtaking attack.
Over to Zormachley.
3, 2, 1.
Marna steps onto the shaky surroundings, Thunder wades in, and the contender is KO'd in no time. Well, Thunder was hardly troubled, but she's such an intimidating sight for the contenders. And this is the sight of widespread approval from this massive crowd. Marna's opening shot was like hitting a brick wall. The Gladiator swiped the top of her helmet, and that was enough to send her packing. With one more event to go, Nivea still leads Marna by 2 points in this champion of champions struggle.
Ready for his suspension bridge, it's Remington!
25-year-old decathlete Remington Mnkhawile, the champion from 3 series ago, works as an oil company consultant. But how slick will he be on the bridge?
Here's up against Granite!
Fee, fi, fo, fum. If the contender's got sense, then he will run. For be he alive or be he dead, I'll take my stick and beat his head.
Over to Zormachley.
3, 2, 1.
What can the champion produce against the man of stone? He charges, but the plan blows up in his face.
The king of the bridge.
And I don't think too many people are going to argue with that.
Ready to play suspension bridge, it's Craig!
24-year-old Craig Smith is the contender champion from 2 series ago, and he still keeps himself fit and sharp as a modern dance teacher.
He's going up against Warrior!
A lot of brave men have gone to war, but I've only known of one who has always returned, and you are looking at me.
Over to Zormachley.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Craig's not shy, and he storms his way towards Warrior, who's caught off guard and is down, and the crowd has gone wild. Now that is something to smile about. Craig threw caution to the wind and threw everything at the Gladiator in an all-or-nothing attempt to dislodge the Warrior. It paid off, and Craig earns himself 10 unlikely points.
Mr. Smith has gone and done it. 10 points!
I'll take the mini day. Thank you very much.
But would you have taken a pounding from Warrior had you known it was going to get you 10 points?
No.
Quick and decisive. Warrior, he's ecstatic about his points. Are you thinking about something harsh to say to him?
You know, Ursula, there's totally no need to think about any harsh words. Whoever comes here on MTN Gladiators, they're here for one reason. It's because they deserve to be here. So for you, Craig, I say well done. You are a true champion. But for those of you guys that are sitting at home, especially all the young warriors watching, I got a message for you. If you really, really want to join my army, all you have to do, strength, power, speed, and a big heart is the recipe.
That recipe plus 10 points. Let's hear it for Greg and Warrior.
Well, the strength, speed, and heart were there all right, but Craig had it too. And the incredible achievement on the bridge lifts the man in green to a 9-point overall lead on Remington with one more event to go before the eliminator.
Are you an MTN gladiator? Are you an MTN gladiator?
Ready to play Atmospheres. It's Nivea. She's rolling against Lightning. Over to Zormachley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
It's Nivea versus Lightning in the game of human dodgems with the added kick. And Nivea uses her sprinting power to take care of the center target. And she's pulled her sphere in front of the Gladiators in the corner. Oh, but Nivea's early purple patch comes to a halt as Lightning intervenes. The persistence pays off, though, and the contender gets the third silver skittle and has the jump on the Gladiator. The last silver lays begging. It's a casual stroll for Nivea, and that red bonus worth 4 points is going to blow. Bingo! Nivea runs rings around this arena floor and the Gladiator to score the 12-point maximum. She cleaned up the 4 silvers and still had at least a 3-meter gap on Lightning when she toppled over the red bonus. A superb Atmospheres for the champion.
Rock and roll and fun and games. That was we've seen on this game of Atmospheres. Nivea, a great performance.
Thank you, Ursula. At least today I got 12 points. Last time I couldn't even get to the red skittle. Now I'm so happy.
I know she is, because this is the Champions of Champions round. Look at Lightning's face. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Why the face?
What do you mean? She's a worthy champion, you know? She's so smooth, even smoother than Nivea lotion.
She has to agree with that on 12 points. Let's hear it for Nivea. And Lightning. Ready to play Atmospheres. It's Mana. She'll be rolling against Shadow. Over to Zormachley.
3, 2, 1.
Can Marna outrun the Shadow and keep in touch with Nivea on the scoreboard? She's had a good start as well. And I think she's going to blaze her way to the first 2 knockdowns. Shadow shuts the door. Marna spins her way past. Oh, but she's overdone the tricky stuff. But she's recovered. She maneuvered the sphere like the champion she is, and now she too has a golden opportunity to score the 12-point maximum. Shadow does everything she can to frustrate her opponent, and she does enough to ruin that attempt. But Marna has mastered the tight cornering and gets the 4th silver, which means it's open season on that red bonus with 15 seconds to go. The Gladiator does a brilliant shepherding job. Marna's yellow sphere skidded to a halt there and has the contender's quest for the 12 points ground to a halt too. 3 seconds to go, and Shadow has had the last laugh. It's all over, and Marna will have to settle for just the 8 points after a very fruitful start that appeared to give her enough time to go all out for the red bonus. But it just wasn't to be. The Atlasphere's battle could be crucial. Nivea has now moved into a 6-point overall lead, and that's important with the eliminator to come.
Ready to play Atlaspheres, it's Remington! He'll be rolling against Rhino! Over to Salvage.
Contender. Are you ready? Gladiator. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can Remington outmaneuver the human armored truck? Well, he's won the chase to the opening prize. Rhino moves to guard the likely third target and allows the contender to take the second. Remington isn't going to be drawn into that battle and decides to head straight back up the floor. It's the longer option time-wise, but he obviously feels he can still topple all the Skittles. Well, no choice but to go back for the fourth silver now. Only after knocking that down is he allowed to go for the red, remember? And Rhino is putting up a classic fight, and it's eroding Remington's remaining seconds. The Gladiator walks backwards, slowly and coolly, keeping himself between the contender and the target. But he oversteps the mark, and Remington spots the gap. 7 seconds to get the red. Can he do it? He's at full speed. Yes, he's done it in the nick of time, and that brings the house down. The contender lost so much time in the corner, but then opened the throttle and reached the red 4-point bonus with a second to spare.
Ready for Atlaspheres, it's Craig! He's rolling against Wildebeest!
3, 2, 1.
Well, Craig has been drawn against Wildebeest, arguably the best Atlaspheres exponent on the Gladiators team, so this is going to be very hard work. He takes care of the corner, but that crucial center target is still standing, and it remains to be seen how detrimental that could be as he plows into the beast sphere. Craig shows us a wheel spin, but it's getting him nowhere. But he cuts back inside and scores, although he would have liked a dash more momentum to keep him going, but he gives Wildebeest a slip again, and now this is looking more hopeful. 6 points in the bag, but he needs that center target before he can go for the red. And his parents know how important every point is going to be come the eliminator, and the Gladiator is refusing to give anything away. There goes the whistle, and they'll know that Craig has scored 6, but missed out on another potential 6 points. He pulled off this terrific dodge in mid-arena, but it was the last point-scoring move that he made. Remington pulls 6 points back on Craig, who leads by just 3 points going into the Champion of Champions, all-deciding eliminator.
It's final Friday for our 4 contenders. After the eliminator, we'll find out which of the 4 will be crowned Champion of Champions.
Are you an MTN gladiator? Are you an MTN gladiator?
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. This is it, the eliminator is set up. There is no going back now. We're looking for our Champion of Champions.
Eliminate.
Nivea leads Marna by 6 points overall, and that gives the lady in maroon an important 3-second head start.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
How How important will the 3-second head start be? Nivea looks comfortable, but so does Marna. And of course, both these ladies have been in this situation before. Nivea gets up the rope and will tackle the sky ladder first. And Marna puts her arms and shoulders to the test too, as they get set to meet the spider's web. As the reigning South African champion, Nivea won't be panicked by the complexity of the web, and Marna has a cool head on those shoulders too, but she has to do the chasing. Nivea is onto the cargo net with about 5 seconds in hand, and now she puts those powerful legs to use. Marna refuses to be left in her opponent's wake and is still well poised to launch a late attack should Nivea falter. But will she falter?
Release!
Great landing, and Nivea is on a roll. And suddenly Marna finds herself around 10 seconds adrift, and Nivea is not known for stumbling on the travelator. Oh, but there's always a first time, and that is a shock and a surprise, and here comes Marna. But Nivea takes her second chance and blasts her way to the Champion of Champions title. And Marna Dippenaar gets up the conveyor belt to conclude this confrontation between the best of the best. Nivea Sekele's family and friends are delighted, and just look at the concentration and determination as she powers her way up the travelator for a second time.
What a phenomenal series this has been. Our champions have been absolutely deserving, as we've seen with this round now. Marna, you must be knackered, but so thrilled that you came through so greatly.
Ja, ek is baie bly om so ver te kom en Nivea was skitterend. Sy het verdien om te wen, baie geluk.
You are a runner-up champion of champions. That's got to feel great.
Dit voel lekker, Ursula.
These ladies are so tired, I promise you. And then there's this very strong contender. You came down that travelator. I think it's the first time we've seen you do that. Were you scared at the bottom?
I was scared, Ursula. At first, I took the travelator for granted, because I thought I was going at the same speed as last time, but it was quite fast. And then the minute I got down, I just said I had to do it, because my supporters were screaming for me. Just love it.
I'm sure there were some folks at home as well screaming for her. We have a medal for our winner tonight, Nivea. You are our MTN Gladiators Champion of Champions! Congratulations!
Time to see who the men's Champion of Champions will be. Craig's 3-point lead gives him a slender 1.5-second head start.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, Craig has barely cleared the first hurdle before Remington gets his starting orders. One man up the rope. Make that 2, and Craig needs to be quick because Remington is very fast on the sky ladder. And here we go with the war in the web. It's a nail biter, all right, and Craig is just going to keep his slender lead intact, at least for one more obstacle. No time for slip-ups now. Remington grits his teeth and desperately tries to haul in the man in front. Craig is on the platform. So too is Remington, and this is an absolute classic between two champions.
Release!
Craig turns for the beams. Remington is 2 seconds behind. Who will conquer the last 2 obstacles first? Craig is off the beam. He asks for support. He's on his way. So is Remington. And this is going to be close. He falls. So does Remington. And who on earth has crossed the line first? I've never seen anything like this at all the shows we've seen. And Cyril Mitchley is calling for the TV replay. This is extraordinary. Craig fell at the top, Remington stumbled too. Both men dive for the rope, but the referee reckons each man had some part of his body over that line, and he's called for a runoff. What a sensational end to this Champion of Champions.
3, 2, 1.
Who will have the upper hand now? The dancer on the left, the decathlete on the right. No! And Craig Smith wins the Champion of Champions title by a whisker! Remington knows he's lost it by a fraction of a second. There was no time for a pause after the beam. Both men are superb athletes. And it was Craig Smith who took the honours from Remington Mnkhawile. Just.
What a sensational finish. You couldn't have scripted it any better. A runoff. Cyril Mitchley called for it, Remington. That was your ultimate challenge tonight.
I know, Glenn. I tried my best. I should bow down to Craig. He's such an amazing contender.
Well, you are both absolutely sensational. Tell us your thoughts when Cyril Mitchley called you back, because did you have any idea who'd won the first one? Did you think you'd nudged ahead? Did you think Craig had won the first one?
I thought Craig had won, but actually, initially I used my feet to knock off the finish line. But I thought Craig had won it.
And your thoughts? I mean, it must have been so dramatic, so heart-stopping to be called back to the balance beams and have to do it again.
To be called back, Glenn, I knew my chances were slim because I'm not good at that, the balance beam. But I thought maybe the travelers would take him down. But he's got strong feet, he's got strong legs.
Well, you are absolutely sensational. It's almost sad for us to call you a runner-up. You are a champion. Well done to Remington. There is your special medal, Remington. We've been delighted to have you on this special show.
Sorry, guys, to let you down. I'm sure I'll do better next time.
You've been sensational. Thank you very much, Remington. Craig, some amazing words there by Remington. I think in this situation, it could have gone either way. You are both equally brilliant.
Could have gone any way. When I thought we had to do a runoff, I thought he's got it because he's so strong in the travelator. I had a good kick off the beam and I just went, so it helped.
That first situation, did you think you'd won the first one? Were you disappointed when Cyril called for the third umpire?
I could feel him coming next to me, but I'm not too sure what happened there. I couldn't see a thing, I was so tired.
And your thoughts going over the balance beam for a second time? It's such a tricky piece of equipment. You have to run over that 3-inch beam. Were you scared you'd fall off it?
If you're watching the replay, you'll see I actually start falling and I just managed to get my foot in on the white. So I was lucky.
This has been the ultimate challenge. Has this been the toughest ever assignment for you, Craig Smith, on MTN Gladiators?
I've been through a whole series of Gladiators. Got up against Remington. I was more scared of him than I was of the games. But it's been amazing. I'm just glad to be part of it. Thanks, MTN. Thanks, everyone else. It's been great.
Well, we are delighted you've made it such an amazing spectacle. You are our champion. Here is your medal, the MTN Gladiators 2000 special medal. You are a champion of champions.
Thank you very much, Remington. Thanks.
Let's hear it for the guy.
And this audience applauds two worthy past champions. Now, the competition question. Which gladiator did Craig hang tough against tonight? Call now or anytime before next Thursday with your answer on 083 910 9000. Remember, the overall grand prize for this series of 20,000 Rand or 25,000 Rand if you're an 083 user is to be drawn soon, so give us a call.
So we crown brand new champions, new great names on MTN Gladiators. Nivea and Craig have done amazing things tonight.
An amazing way to finish off this series, folks. Dramatic finishes in the end there for the guys. Certainly they deserve it. Congratulations to our new champions of champions, Craig and Nivea.
Let's hear it for our champions. Bye-bye.